What if you woke up one day and realized you were completely alone? No knocks at the door, no phone calls, no familiar laughter echoing through your home, just silence. For many people, this isn't just a passing thought. It becomes their reality as they age. But here's the truth. Being alone doesn't have to mean being lonely. Now think about this. Have you ever met someone in their 70s or 80s who radiates energy, joy, and purpose, while others seem weighed down by isolation and regret? What makes the difference? It's not luck. It's not chance. It's the daily choices they make. In today's video, I'm revealing 6 powerful habits that can completely transform how you experience aging. Whether you're living alone now or preparing for the future, these habits will determine whether you feel invisible or fulfilled, whether you simply exist or truly thrive. And the best part? Anyone can start these habits today. But there's one habit, the most powerful of them all, that most people completely overlook. It could be the key to unlocking a joyful, meaningful, and purpose-driven life. Stay with me until the end to discover what it is. Before we dive in, take a moment to comment below. What's your biggest fear about aging alone? Your insight matters, and sharing your thoughts might just help someone else on their journey. Now let's get started. 1. Establish a daily routine, the foundation of a fulfilling life. Imagine waking up every morning with a clear sense of purpose, knowing exactly how you want to spend your day. Now imagine the opposite, waking up aimlessly, with no motivation, no structure, and no direction. Which life would you rather live? A daily routine isn't just about filling time, it's about creating meaning. It ensures that every day, no matter how simple, feels valuable. As we grow older, time can start to blur together. Without work schedules, family responsibilities, or a packed social calendar, days can feel empty. But here's the truth. You are still in control of how you experience life. Think of a routine as the rhythm of your life. It keeps you grounded, energized, and gives each day movement and purpose. A strong morning routine, in particular, can set the tone for your entire day. The power of a simple morning routine. Wake up at the same time every morning to regulate your body's rhythm. Make your bed, a small yet powerful act of self-discipline. Stretch or take a short walk to awaken your body. Enjoy a warm cup of tea or coffee while watching the sunrise. These small intentional habits create stability, comfort, and normalcy in an ever-changing world. Meet Robert, a 76-year-old retired engineer, felt completely lost after his wife passed away. The house was quiet. The days felt endless. He woke up at odd hours, skipped meals, and spent his time mindlessly watching television, wondering where the time had gone. Loneliness crept in, and life felt like it was slipping away. But one day, he made a choice to take back control. He started waking up at the same time every morning. He took a short walk in the fresh air before breakfast. He began cooking his own meals and eating mindfully. He scheduled daily calls with his grandchildren to stay connected. The change was incredible. His mind felt sharper, his body stronger, and suddenly, life had rhythm again. Even the simplest habits, watering your plants at the same hour, journaling before bed, or listening to music in the evening, can bring a deep sense of comfort, joy, and stability. If you've ever felt like your days are slipping away, or that life lacks structure, start small. Write down a simple morning plan. Schedule time for hobbies or social interactions. Create a consistent meal routine. The key isn't to be overly strict. It's to be intentional. Because when you take charge of your time, you take charge of your life. Your life still has purpose, your time still matters, and every single day is a new opportunity to make it meaningful. If you find Robert's story inspiring and it motivates you to take action, comment 9 below. If not, comment 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Thank you for being here. Your time is valuable, and we appreciate you. 2. Prioritize physical movement, the secret to staying strong, sharp, and independent. One of the biggest mistakes people make as they age is slowing down too much. While it's natural for the body to change over time, staying physically active is the closest thing to a real-life fountain of youth. And no, this isn't just about looking fit. It's about feeling strong, keeping your mind sharp, and maintaining the independence to live life on your own terms. Because here's the truth. When you stop moving, you start losing. Your muscles weaken, your flexibility decreases, and your energy levels drop. Over time, these small declines snowball into bigger challenges. Simple tasks like standing up from a chair, climbing the stairs, or carrying groceries become harder. But the good news? You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights to stay active. Small, consistent movements make a huge difference. Movement doesn't have to be extreme to be effective. A short walk, gentle stretching, or even standing up and moving around frequently can work wonders for your body. These simple actions improve circulation, keep your joints flexible, and help maintain your strength. The goal isn't to push your limits. It's to keep your body engaged every day so that everyday activities stay effortless. Meet Eleanor, a story of rediscovering strength. Take Eleanor, a 78-year-old retired librarian. After retiring, she unknowingly fell into a sedentary lifestyle, more time sitting, less time on her feet. At first, it didn't seem like a big deal, but over the years, she noticed subtle changes. Walking for long periods left her exhausted. Bending down to pick something up felt like a struggle. She told herself, "I guess I'm just getting old." Then something changed. She joined a local walking group and started doing light stretching each morning. Almost immediately, she felt the difference. Her energy levels improved, her posture straightened, and even her sleep became more restful. She realized that aging wasn't the problem. Inactivity was. Physical movement is a daily necessity, not an occasional activity. Even if you have limited mobility, there are always ways to stay active. Chair exercises, water aerobics, or even standing up and sitting down multiple times in a row can help strengthen your muscles and improve blood flow. The key is to make movement as natural and non-negotiable as eating or sleeping. Exercise isn't just for your body, it's for your brain. 2. One of the most powerful benefits of staying active is its effect on your brain. Studies show that regular physical activity reduces the risk of cognitive decline and dementia. When you move, you're not just strengthening your muscles, you're boosting circulation to the brain, reducing stress, and keeping your mind engaged. Start small, stay consistent, and watch the transformation. If you've been inactive for a while, don't worry. The key is to start small. A 5-minute walk, a few gentle stretches in the morning, or even light housework that keeps you on your feet. What matters most is consistency. The more you move, the easier it gets, and before you know it, you'll feel stronger, healthier, and more energized every single day. So ask yourself, are you ready to take the first step? If this inspires you to move, comment 9 below. If not, comment 0. Your feedback means the world to us. Now let's get moving. 3. Stay socially engaged. Because connection is the key to a fulfilling life. One of the hardest realities of aging alone is the gradual loss of social connections. Friends move away, family members become preoccupied with their own responsibilities, and without even realizing it, you start spending more and more time by yourself. But here's the dangerous part. Isolation isn't just lonely, it's harmful. Studies have shown that prolonged loneliness can be as damaging to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It increases the risk of heart disease, depression, high blood pressure, and even cognitive decline. The human mind and body were never meant to exist in isolation. Connection is as essential to survival as food, water, and movement. The good news? You have the power to change this. Loneliness isn't an unavoidable part of aging. It's a challenge that can be overcome. Staying socially engaged is a choice, and it's one of the most important daily habits you can cultivate. Even the smallest interactions, a friendly conversation with a neighbor, a quick phone call to an old friend, or a smile shared with a stranger, can have a profound impact on your emotional well-being. Because the truth is, we don't just want connection, we need it. Frank's story, a reminder that it's never too late. Meet Frank, an 80-year-old widower. After his wife passed away, his world became quieter. Days blurred together, spent sitting in front of the TV waiting for the phone to ring. He convinced himself that his children were too busy, his old friends had moved on, and he didn't want to be a burden. But as the months passed, something changed. The loneliness started weighing on him. The smallest tasks felt overwhelming. Even simple joys, like reading the newspaper or making a cup of coffee, felt empty without someone to share them with. Then, one day, Frank made a decision. He picked up the phone and called an old friend. Just one call. That call turned into a weekly routine. Then he joined a local senior group, where he found people with shared interests. Finally, he signed up for an online chess club, where he met others who challenged him and sparked conversation. Within a few months, his entire outlook changed. He felt alive again, engaged, connected. The weight of loneliness lifted, replaced by a sense of belonging he thought he had lost forever. Social engagement doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start small. Being socially active doesn't mean attending large events or constantly being surrounded by people. It's about creating small, meaningful moments of connection every day. Send a text message to an old friend. Invite a neighbor for coffee. Join a book club or a group centered around your hobbies. Use technology, video calls, social media, or online forums to stay connected, even from a distance. Many people find that online communities provide a sense of belonging, even if they aren't physically surrounded by others. The world is more connected than ever. You just have to be willing to take that first step. The truth about loneliness. Loneliness isn't about being alone. It's about feeling disconnected. And the best way to fight that feeling is to make a conscious effort to reach out, to engage with the world in small but meaningful ways every single day. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. And before you know it, you'll have a network of people who bring joy, conversation, and purpose into your life. So ask yourself, what's one small step you can take today? If this story inspired you to take action, comment 9 below. If not, comment 0. Your feedback means the world to us. Now let's start reconnecting. 4. Keep your mind stimulated, because an active brain is a healthy brain. As people grow older, many unknowingly make a crucial mistake. They let their minds slow down along with their bodies. They assume that forgetfulness, mental fog, and cognitive decline are just inevitable parts of aging. But here's the truth. Your brain craves stimulation. Just like your muscles weaken without movement, your brain loses sharpness if it's not actively engaged. The good news, you have the power to keep your mind strong, alert, and full of curiosity at any age. Mental decline is not inevitable, it's preventable. Keeping your brain active doesn't mean solving complex math equations or memorizing entire books. It's about consistently challenging your thinking, exposing yourself to new ideas, and keeping your curiosity alive. Read a book that makes you think. Learn a new skill, maybe an instrument or a language. Play strategy games like chess or Sudoku. Write in a journal or try creative writing. Engage in deep, meaningful conversations. Even simple changes like taking a different route on your walk or cooking a new recipe can force your brain to adapt and grow. Janet's story. Proof that small changes make a big difference. Take Janet, a 74-year-old retired teacher. After retiring, her days became monotonous, hours spent in front of the TV, her mind drifting. She started noticing small lapses, forgetting where she left her keys, struggling to recall what she needed at the store. At first, she brushed it off. Maybe this is just what happens when you get older, she thought. But deep down, she knew she had to do something. She made one simple change. She picked up a book. Then she added morning crossword puzzles. Then an online Spanish class. Within weeks, she noticed the difference. Her memory sharpened. Her conversations became more engaging. She felt alive again, excited to learn and grow, because growth isn't just for the young. Your brain is like a muscle. Use it or lose it. The more you challenge your mind, the stronger it gets, and the benefits go beyond just mental sharpness. It keeps boredom at bay. It reduces the risk of depression. It gives you a sense of purpose. When you're learning, problem-solving, or creating, you feel a sense of accomplishment, no matter how small. That feeling of progress, of doing something worthwhile, makes every day more fulfilling. So, how will you challenge your mind today? Try something new. Read a book. Learn a skill. Play a game. Have a deep conversation. Your brain is waiting for you to take action. If you're still reading and find this insight valuable, comment 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on more life-changing content. Now, let's keep moving forward. Your mind and your future will thank you. Practice gratitude and reflection, the key to lasting peace and happiness. One of the simplest yet most powerful habits you can cultivate is practicing gratitude. As we get older, it's easy to dwell on what we've lost: loved ones, opportunities, youth, or even physical health. But here's the truth. Happiness isn't about what's missing, it's about what remains. Gratitude is not about ignoring life's challenges. It's about choosing to see the beauty that still exists, even in difficult times. And when you make this shift in perspective, you don't just feel better. You change your brain, your body, and your life. Why gratitude is a game changer. Scientific studies have proven that people who regularly practice gratitude experience lower levels of depression and anxiety, sleep better and wake up more refreshed, have stronger immune systems and better overall health, feel a greater sense of purpose and fulfillment. And the best part, it's free, effortless, and takes just a few minutes a day. George's story, finding light in the darkness. Take George, a 79-year-old retired firefighter. After losing his wife, he felt lost. His days blurred together, filled with loneliness and memories of the past. He wondered if life had any meaning left at all. Then, one day, he decided to try something different. He started keeping a gratitude journal. Every morning, he wrote down 3 things he was thankful for. Some were big, like hearing his grandchildren laugh. Some were small, like the simple comfort of a warm cup of coffee. At first, it felt forced, but over time, something incredible happened. His mindset changed. He still missed his wife. That pain never went away. But instead of focusing on what he had lost, he began cherishing what he still had. His heart felt lighter, his days felt more meaningful, and for the first time in a long time, he felt alive again. Reflection. The other side of gratitude. Gratitude changes how you see the world, but reflection changes how you see yourself. Taking time each day to breathe deeply, sit in silence, and process your thoughts helps you feel more centered and at peace. It doesn't have to be complicated. Say a short prayer. Try a few minutes of meditation. Sit outside and appreciate the beauty around you. Even a simple moment of quiet can clear your mind, reduce stress, and remind you of what truly matters. How to start practicing gratitude today. If you've never tried it before, start small. Each morning or evening, take a moment to think of 3 things that made you smile that day. Maybe it was a favorite song that came on the radio, a delicious meal, a kind word from a stranger. The more you train your mind to focus on the good, the easier it becomes to find joy in everyday life. Happiness is a choice. Make it daily. Life will always have challenges. There will always be losses, hardships, and unexpected turns. But your happiness isn't about what happens to you. It's about how you choose to respond. Make gratitude and reflection a daily habit, and you'll realize that even in solitude, you are never truly alone. 6. Find a way to help others. The power of giving. One of the most powerful antidotes to loneliness, and one of the fastest ways to add meaning to your life, is through helping others. It might seem counterintuitive, after all, when you're feeling down or isolated, your natural instinct may be to turn inward and focus on your own struggles. But in reality, giving to others has an incredible way of transforming not just their lives, but your own as well. Helping others doesn't require grand, life-changing gestures. It can be as simple as checking in on a neighbor, volunteering a few hours a week, mentoring a young person, or offering a kind word to a stranger. Small acts of kindness create ripples of connection, reminding you that you still have value, wisdom, and kindness to share with the world. When giving becomes a habit, it rebuilds your sense of belonging and strengthens your emotional well-being. Take Margaret, an 82-year-old retired nurse. After a long career of caring for others, she suddenly found herself feeling adrift. Her children had grown, her social circle had dwindled, and days would pass with little interaction. She could have let loneliness take over, but instead, she made a decision. She started volunteering at a local food bank. At first, it was just a few hours a week, but soon she found herself eagerly looking forward to it every day. She made new friends, felt needed again, and most importantly, discovered a renewed sense of purpose. Giving creates connection. It shifts your focus from your own struggles to making a difference, no matter how small. Whether it's offering advice, listening to someone who needs to talk, or even just sharing a warm smile, these acts remind you that you still matter. And even if you face physical limitations, you can still contribute. Writing letters to old friends, mentoring younger people online, or simply being a source of encouragement can all have a profound impact. The simple act of helping others fills your life with meaning, keeps your spirit alive, and nourishes your heart. So, if you're still here and finding this insight valuable, comment number 6 below to let me know you're part of this journey. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit that button and turn on the bell. Your support allows us to continue creating content that inspires and uplifts. Together, we can make the world a kinder, more connected place. Living a meaningful life. Lessons in gratitude, reflection, and giving. Growing older is not just about slowing down. It is an opportunity to rediscover deeper values and appreciate the small moments that bring profound meaning. While aging comes with inevitable changes, shifts in health, relationships, and even loss, what truly matters is not what we have lost, but how we choose to embrace and appreciate what remains. The power of gratitude. One of life's most valuable lessons is practicing gratitude. Gratitude does not mean ignoring hardships or pretending that everything is perfect. Instead, it is about shifting our focus toward the beauty and blessings that still exist. When we cultivate gratitude, we begin to recognize that we still have so much to cherish. Our health, even if it is not as strong as before. The cherished memories of loved ones, even if they are no longer with us. Or something as simple as a peaceful morning with a warm cup of tea. A simple yet powerful way to cultivate gratitude is by writing down 3 things you are grateful for each day. It could be a smile from a stranger, a meaningful conversation, or the gentle warmth of the sun streaming through your window. This small habit not only fosters a more positive mindset, but also has tangible benefits, including reduced stress, improved emotional well-being, and even better physical health. The importance of self-reflection. Alongside gratitude, self-reflection is an essential part of a meaningful life. In our later years, we have the gift of time to look back on our experiences, to learn from our past, and to find wisdom in the lessons life has taught us. However, reflection should not be about dwelling on regrets. Instead, it should be a practice of recognizing how far we have come, celebrating our personal growth, and identifying what truly brings us happiness. Taking just a few moments each day, whether through meditation, prayer, journaling, or sitting in quiet contemplation, can help bring clarity, reduce stress, and cultivate a deep sense of inner peace. It is through reflection that we uncover what truly matters and align our lives with what brings us the most joy and fulfillment. Beyond nurturing our own minds and hearts, one of the most meaningful ways to find joy and purpose is by helping others. Acts of kindness, no matter how small, can brighten someone else's day and, in turn, bring immense fulfillment to our own lives. Checking in on a neighbor, volunteering in your community, mentoring younger generations, or simply offering a listening ear can create a deep sense of connection and belonging. Older adults carry a lifetime of wisdom and experience. Why not share it? A single piece of advice from someone who has walked the path of life can be a guiding light for the next generation. Aging is not an end point. It is the start of a new chapter, one that comes with a deeper perspective and the chance to shape each day with intention. Every morning we are given a choice to live fully, to embrace the present, and to create a future filled with purpose, peace, and connection. Start small. Whether it's strengthening your mind, staying active, practicing gratitude, or reaching out to others, the choices you make today will shape the quality of your tomorrows. Life is a journey, and even in solitude, you are never truly alone when you nurture your well-being and build meaningful relationships. What matters most to you? Now we want to hear from you. What is one habit you plan to focus on to live a more meaningful life? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. If this message inspired you, don't forget to like this post, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications. Your engagement helps us continue bringing valuable content to enrich your life. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Until next time, take care, stay positive, and keep embracing life with an open heart.